From Fox 13, this is Good Day Tampa Bay.
Damage control. Two big stories. Two familiar brands tarnished. One, a celebrity chef now with type 2 diabetes. The other, a cruise ship disaster that has left several dead and others missing. Both these names, Paula Deen, Costa Cruises, a unit of Carnival, have a lot of fixing to do. Karen Post is a marketing and branding expert. Her new book is called Brand Turnaround, How Brands Gone Bad Return to Glory. Good to see you. Welcome back. Had you on to talk about the new book a few weeks ago. Little did we know we would need you back here to talk about something like this. Certainly what has happened with the Costa Concordia and then with Paula Deen. The Costa Concordia is a much more serious situation, involves a lot of loss of life. But still, we've got two brands here, and both of them in a bit of trouble, I would say. Would you say that?
Yeah, you know, Paula Deen is such a loved brand, but her diabetes, it's not really a surprise. I mean, she doesn't look like Cindy Crawford, right? I mean,
right.
I don't really think that's a surprise. Are we disappointed that she wasn't more transparent? Yes, I think consumers want companies and brands to be truthful, and there's a little brand burnt there.
Yeah.
But you know, she's going to do fine, and it's about choices. As consumers, you know, we've got to know, just like, you know, alcohol and bacon companies, are we mad at them too?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think the problem a lot of people seem to be having is it took her 3 years to make the announcement, and secondly, that she makes the announcement at the same time saying she's going to be endorsing or being in partnership with a diabetes drug. I think people might feel a little cheated on that.
Well, you know,
one.
She's a professional pitch gal. I mean,
yeah.
If you'll go with kind of the pimp model of business, that, you know, that's what she does.
Yeah.
And you know, so I don't really think it's a big surprise. I think people need to make good choices about what they eat.
In your book, you talk things to help get somebody through a storm, when, you know, products and things like that along the way, and you talk about many of them. And I was struck by this one relating to Paula Deen. Your number 7 is own your distinction. I mean, she's never had a problem owning her distinction up until now,
no,
right?
She's a unique, lovable brand. You know, she represents Southern cooking and Georgia culture, and she's loved. But, you know, really, this is an opportunity for her to do some good, because she's got a big, strong audience. So she needs to be working on some lower fat, healthier recipes.
I want to talk about the Costa Concordia before we have to go, because we don't have a lot of time left. This is a whole different situation, and I mean, it appears as though the company is just making some turns in bad directions all the way around here. One of the things you talk about in the book is taking responsibility. That's number 1 on your list of things you have to do when something's gone wrong, right?
Yeah, and this captain, you know, I've seen a lot of reports on the whole accident. I've not seen, you know, anything that gives me one thread of fiber that this guy should have been a captain,
right.
Which, you know, I mean, a captain's like the CEO of a company. I mean, a lot of responsibility, and he looks like a hoodlum, you know. So Carnival, the company that owns that line, needs to get out in front of the story and really work on that, because right now they've got a big black eye.
Okay. Hey, we got to leave it right there. The book is called Brand Turnaround, How Brands Gone Bad Return to Glory. It's by Karen Post, the branding diva and our good buddy. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Take care. Annie.